She was my first crush, first diss, first hug, first kiss. I wanna have her kids. She was my first touch, first hit, first love, first kid came out perfect. She was my first crush, first diss, first hug, first kiss. I wanna have her kids. She was my first touch, first hit, first love, first kid came out perfect. Imagine this, having a love so passionate, deeper than sexual, should make you wanna have a kiss. Luckily, Cupid's arrow struck me accurately. She has a grip on me, yet the crazy thing about it is she makes me feel free, whole, renewed, and unfilthy. No, leave me alone, girl, or come back, please. It's a breeze, like the wind that blows through the trees. The first time her beautiful voice breaks my ears, I knew I had to have her and I'd have to keep her near. She's the center of my life, I'll never let her disappear. I want her as my wife and I'm trying to make it clear. She was my first crush, first diss, first hug, first kiss. I wanna have her kids. She was my first touch, first hit, first love, first kid came out perfect. She was my first crush, first diss, first hug, first kiss. I wanna have her kids. She was my first touch, first hit, first love, first kid came out perfect.
When the feeling first occurred, it was something of a blur. Till I put my glasses on, then I was somewhat feeling her. The way she moved me was so soothing, and I knew she was a true thing. Beautiful soundtrack to my never-ending movie. We kick it all the time, but still I didn't think she knew me. Too much people getting at her to notice Nanny Nams, but it didn't matter, cause I had a master plan. Showed her my heart, then I macked her, and we're connected till I died. And some after that, she gets me through the rough times. Both of us combined to form a bond known as the infinite love line. Hearing her speak makes me feel so alive. The sunshine that gives me inspiration to bust rhymes. I love her and I'll say it more than one time. She's the first couple bars and I'm the punchline. We've had sober days and very drunk nights. Other times she causes outsiders to doubt us. It's just stereotype, they don't know shit about us. Cherish every moment that we get to spend together, and every second of that's filled with endless pleasure. Go to desperate measures for her right crescendo level. I love her and thank her for showing me my potential. She's the light of my darkness, the lyrics of my soul, the beat of my heart more than she'll ever know.
She was my first crush, first diss, first hug, first kiss. I wanna have her kids. She was my first touch, first hit, first love, first kid came out perfect. She was my first crush, first diss, first hug, first kiss. I wanna have her kids. She was my first touch, first hit, first love, first kid came out perfect.
She's the one that doesn't judge, she's the mother of my son. She's the one that's in my blood, she's the one that gives me love. She's the rhythm to my heart, she's the reason I exist. Committed from the start, but she's all in the mix. She fronts and she flosses, all through the projects and back to the suburbs. I still gotta love her and speak to her soul, cause she's mine and I know it. The lines of a poet, they bleed through my pen. She's everything I need, she's my best friend. The only way I leave is dying in my deathbed. Even though I'm faithful, I know she's the opposite. She hood hops through this modern day metropolis. I try to understand why I stay attached. Even when she plays me, I'm still coming back. She's a goddess in my sight, she's the apple of my eye. I love her to my death, cause her beauty never dies. Since the day of her conception, me and her were destined. Her voice is golden, music to my eardrums. I've been with other women, it was never near love. I never treated her like she was just a phase. She was the one so intelligent with age. The story of my life, her name appears on every page. And even if she chose not to speak to me for life, my love's unconditional, I want her as my wife.
She was my first crush, first diss, first hug, first kiss. I wanna have her kids. She was my first touch, first hit, first love, first kid came out perfect. She was my first crush, first diss, first hug, first kiss. I wanna have her kids. She was my first touch, first hit, first love, first kid came out perfect. I love her, always thinking of her. I love her, place no one above her. I love her, always thinking of her. I love her, place no one above her.